want to do? Questions or what? You can ask us any question and we will answer it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Right here in the overalls. I'm not getting better. No. I got.
Wait. Let's go stand.
Yeah. Do you like the most about being an actor or actress?
Working with these lovely and talented people.
I want to know what you think would be the best part. Yeah. But I'm not getting rid of this microphone, so somebody else.
My favorite part is that you something different every day. Because I need different things or I get really bored, so every time you go to work, it's never, even with the same show, it's a different idea, different scene, different something, so it's exciting for me because I get bored very simply.
I get to play pretend like I'm still 6 years old and then come to France and meet all of you.
I've been in high school for 12 years. That's been pretty awesome.
I think one of the coolest things about being an actor is not only is it enjoyable, like you get to do things that you normally wouldn't. Like I got chased by a wolf, like a real life wolf. That's really cool. But then, yeah, get to travel and get to meet you guys and get to at least like make your day. When you guys come up to us and take a picture with us, we know that makes you happy and that makes me happier. Also, I think there's also a lot that I've learned, like being an actor and working with people that are older than myself, that have lived more life. You guys all, no, seriously. And Shelly's even taught me things, which is awesome. Yeah, Shelly. No, yeah, there's just a lot to learn, and it's always, it's not just one thing. It's always a growing process. So that's another thing that I really like about it. Max?
Yeah, I think, when I was a kid, I didn't know if I wanted to be a firefighter or a jet fighter or a lawyer or a doctor, and I don't get to do any of those things.
You get to be a werewolf!
Yeah, I'm a werewolf, a dead one.
It's the only career where criminal record in the history of rehab doesn't really have against him.
He does not have either. You can't hear me?
What he said was,
What he
this
said.
is the only career where criminal record in the history of rehab has no bearing on his employment. Yeah.
It's all great.
Bad joke.
For me, it's fun because I've been able to take my kids to work with me when they were little. And most of the time, for whatever reason, maybe not Lydia's mother, but I usually play very rich women, so it's fun to have mansions and really expensive clothes and all that. And I get to work with my husband sometimes. And travel. When he's not in rehab or in jail.
I think one of the really cool things is being able to tell different stories and having people relate to that, and like you guys being able to have people relate to different things. And I think that makes people feel good, and that makes me feel good. So.
All right, all kidding aside, for me, it's to get to experience different lives, you know, different characters. You get to learn things that you would have never gotten to learn, you know, in real life, you know, or in normal life. I mean, I learned how to be a bullfighter, a matador, and I trained for 3 months to doing cakewalk, and then got in the ring with a you know, bull. And it's like, where else in life are you going to get those opportunities to do that? And also the criminal record at the end.
You get to have a whole bunch of people saying happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I've never been saying happy birthday in French before. So that's amazing. Thank you, Messi. Yeah, it's really just about, you really get to explore this. Our job is about exploring the human mind, and we get to do different crazy things, like being in the ring with a bull is not safe. But we get to do it, and it's fun. And yeah, I get to rock a porn stash. You have to be okay with it. You have to be okay with this weird facial hair that I decided to do. You can't tell me that it's bad. It's like, oh, I'm just kidding.
We're trendsetters.
We're trendsetters, kind of. No, this is not a trend that you should do. No, we just get to do really cool things and meet great people and have people enjoy our jobs, because, you know, I enjoy my job and you also enjoy the things that we create. And so there's just like a lot of love and appreciation for what we do. And that's just amazing. Everyone's already explained it. But what are you laughing at? So yeah, that's it. I love all of it.
Alors, donc, du coup, la question était en français ou en anglais? En français, d'accord. Donc j'ai pas besoin de la traduire. Donc pour Ryan, la meilleure chose... je ne parle plus français. Pour Ryan, la meilleure chose... qui ressort du fait d'être un acteur, c'est de travailler avec toute la bande finalement, donc ce genre de personnes qui aiment beaucoup. Donc chez lui, à un moment, elle vous a demandé vous ce que vous en pensiez, mais bon, évidemment sans micro, c'est moins pratique. Yann, il aime bien le fait qu'il y ait des choses différentes tous les jours. Donc il apprend quelque chose tous les jours et ça change tous les jours. Et ça me rend vraiment heureux. Pour Charlie, ce sera le fait que quand il sera plus vieux, il se souviendra toujours quand il est venu en France et quand il nous a tous rencontrés. Pour Chélie, c'était aussi, en fait, grâce au fait d'être actrice, elle allait à l'école que jusqu'à 12 ans, donc c'était assez cool pour elle. Pour Calvin, c'était vraiment l'image, du coup, il fait des choses qu'il ne pourrait jamais faire dans la vraie vie. Par exemple, il s'est fait chasser par un loup dans la vraie vie, ça n'arrive pas à tout le monde. Et du coup, d'apprendre à vous connaître et de faire votre journée, entre guillemets, quand vous faites des photos, etc., on voit que ça vous rend heureux, du coup, ça le rend heureux. Et du coup, oui, voilà, de vieillir, de rester des expériences, et c'est tout un progrès finalement, donc une évolution. Pour Max, quand il était petit, il ne savait pas s'il voulait faire pompier, avocat, docteur, donc du coup il a été un figaro, donc c'est pas mal quand on est acteur. Pour Linden, c'est surtout, en fait, quand on est acteur, quand on sort de Riyad ou alors qu'on a un casier judiciaire, tout de suite notre carrière, elle monte assez, c'est assez pratique. C'est surtout, il peut explorer différentes vies. Une Florida, etc. Même s'il s'entraînait pendant le Florida, il n'aurait pas pu faire ça d'une autre façon. Pour Suzanne, c'est le fait qu'elle ait pu ramener ses enfants du coup, au boulot, c'était assez pratique, et aussi parce qu'elle jouait des femmes assez riches, du coup elle avait des beaux vêtements, etc. Ça lui plaisait beaucoup. Et pour Victoria, c'était vraiment le fait de faire des choses différentes et aussi de se connecter avec les gens. Donc par exemple créer des personnages auxquels vous pouvez vous identifier. Et enfin pour Dylan, par exemple, avant aujourd'hui il y avait personne qui lui avait chanté Je vais dire ça en français. Il peut explorer excusez-moi, le cerveau humain, etc. Et oui, des fois ils font des choses dangereuses en étant acteurs, mais ça les aide bien. Et aussi, comme il est acteur, même si sa moustache est moche, on ne peut pas lui dire.
Oui, j'ai essayé. Oui, j'ai essayé à dire quelque chose. Ok. L'histoire, les livres ou l'éducation pour partager des choses, pour savoir. Mais les histoires pour partager des choses pour la sagesse. Vous comprenez? Oui? C'est tout. You want to try next? C'est super sympa de faire de connaissances. Merci.
On est prêt pour la prochaine question? Non?
Florian.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry. You're next.
I just wanted to know what was your reaction when we told you the season 6 will be the last?
When I found out we were at Comic-Con last year, we were about to go on a panel, and an email came through, and everybody kind of pulled out their phone and read a letter from Jeff telling us. So it was a shock because it was really unexpected, and we all kind of looked up and were like, "It's over." So it was you know, it was like that. That's when we found out.
Ok. Du coup, en fait, Yann l'a découvert quand ils étaient au Comic-Con l'année dernière. Ils ont reçu un mail, malheureusement. Donc, c'était Jeff Davis qui leur disait que la saison 6 serait la dernière. Du coup, c'était un choc et ils étaient très tristes.
I find that the longer really great series go, the worse the content can be because you run out of places to go. So I think at first we were very upset, but it's also like we're leaving on such a great ending, as opposed to giving you seasons that are just kind of like you're just flipping through. I feel like it's really Jeff Davis. He really cares about this show. We all do. So I think it was really important to him and for the rest of the cast and crew that it went out on a good note. And so I think that's why they ended it, to make sure you get the best of the best.
Je pense que finalement quand une série est beaucoup plus longue, enfin plus la série est longue, pardon, plus on va dire la qualité de la série se perd finalement. Ils ne savaient plus trop quoi faire du coup, évidemment ils étaient en colère, mais Jeff Davis et tout le reste du cast ils tiennent vraiment à cette série et c'est pour ça qu'ils voulaient leur offrir une vraie fin et enfin, nous offrir une vraie fin et c'est pour ça que même s'ils étaient tristes, c'est nuancé.
It stinks. I mean, we've become a family. The one thing that I will say that's a positive thing about it is we knew the end was coming. I know a lot of friends on other shows that you finish a season and you're expecting to get picked up, and you end like how we've done on so many seasons before, where it's just like, I'll see you in a couple months, like have fun, and then you find out the show's over, and it's like you don't get to absorb and take in the last enjoyment of it. So it was really cool that we were able to know that the end was coming, and it didn't really hit us till the end, like the last couple episodes, and then it started to get really weird where we'd be in a scene and be like, yo, this is the end, this is crazy, like enjoy this, take it in. And the final day, like all the cast and crew came, and it was very special. So we were very, very, very lucky, I think, to find out that the show was ending before we actually finished filming.
C'était pour la prise triste que Cass est devenue une vraie famille. Après, lors des autres saisons, ils se rendaient pas forcément compte. Par exemple, la saison 4, ils se voyaient à la fin, la saison se terminait, bon, ben, on se voit dans quelques mois, c'est pas grave. Et du coup, ils n'avaient pas le temps d'absorber un petit peu ce sentiment. Là, à la fin, il n'a pas réalisé jusqu'aux derniers épisodes, il se dit bon, c'est la fin, faut en profiter. Et du coup, ils ont essayé de le faire tout simplement.
Oui. I honestly was like fine. I completely fine at first. Like I didn't think about it. Because when they told us, we still had like, a month up to filming or something. And I was fine, even up until the last day. And then the last night, I rapped, and then everyone said goodbye, and it was all the emotions that I was supposed to have before all hit me at once. And it was just really, really, it was crazy. And it's still kind of hitting me even now, like being here thinking, wow, we're not going back to the show after this. Yeah, it's a lot. But I mean, I love all these guys, and Kylan's one of my best friends. So like, as soon as he finished the same day that I did, and then we went back to my apartment, and we all hung out afterwards all night. And so it's kind of like we made all these friendships that are going to last for forever. So even though the show's over, we're all still going to be friends, and we have these moments that we'll remember forever. So I think even though the show is over, what we've all felt and all that kind of stuff is still going to be there forever.
Il était plutôt bien au début parce qu'il n'avait pas réalisé, il essayait de ne pas y penser. Ils ont appris la nouvelle un mois avant de tourner. Mais finalement, au dernier épisode, il a complètement craqué parce qu'il y a toutes les émotions qui lui sont revenues d'un coup, donc c'était assez difficile pour lui de gérer. Mais après, voilà, il sait que ses sentiments vont rester toute la vie, tout le temps, et qu'ils peuvent se voir à son appartement, etc., pour partager des trucs. Donc voilà, ça continue quand même, même si c'est triste. Voilà, ils sont là et ils savent que quand c'est fini, ils vont pas retourner sur les scènes pour continuer à tourner.
Oui.
No, yeah, they pretty much said pretty much everything, but as far as just like the way I felt, Ryan made a good point. We knew very early on, and I found out at Comic-Con at a dinner, and
that was the first.
Yeah, it was definitely a surprise. I didn't expect it, but it wasn't like we didn't think it was coming. Like it wasn't too much of a surprise. Like when it happened, I was like, I didn't expect that this year, but all right, we can accept it. And then afterwards, I think the hardest part was actually once it was actually over. Finding out that it was going to end wasn't as bad, but once it was over and there's no more like call times, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like, when you're going on the set or like, just all of those things that you're so used to, when that's gone, that was a little rough because, we're with these guys for so long, all day. What's happening? What's happening? Anyways, yeah, it was definitely an experience though, but I'm thankful that I got to be a part of it. For 3 years, that's a pretty good chunk of time. So I'm just grateful that I get to be a part of it and make you guys happy. That's dope. Yeah.
On va continuer la tombola, etc. On laissera Victoria répondre très vite. Donc Kelly l'avait appris à un repas au Comic-Con et qu'il a été très surpris, il ne pensait pas que ça arriverait cette année-là. Il était vraiment gêné que ça s'arrête à ce moment-là, mais ça a été quand même 3 ans de sa vie. Donc il est très...
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that I'm thankful for I came on in the beginning of season 5, and so just to be able to come to a family and stuff was really cool. And I'm really thankful for that. So I was pretty sad, but keep these guys forever.
Bon, du coup, très rapidement, elle était super contente, non, pas du tout, super triste. Elle était super triste que ça se termine. Malheureusement, en plus, elle est arrivée dans la saison 5, donc c'était très fréquent pour elle. Mais Et quand même très content parce qu'elle va garder aussi la vie.
I think I'm the only one here, actually I know I'm the only one here who was there from the pilot.
Yeah.
First, and just 7 years. 7 years of a good run. And I was at dinner with Jeff, and he told me that we were not going to get picked up again, and I thought, well, shit, it's just back to rehab, probably.
Traduction aussi très rapide, puisqu'il va falloir qu'il y ait une fourlignade, du coup, évidemment, il était triste. Mais finalement, au début, quand ils ont commencé la série, ils pensaient qu'ils étaient là que pour 1 an. Et finalement, ça a été 7 ans, donc c'est quand même beaucoup. Et ça a été une très belle expérience. Et du coup, même quand Jeff lui a dit, c'était possible. Je vais arrêter, je vais me faire raconter.
C'est pas vrai!
Love you too. Thank you for 7 years. One more? Quick, quick, quick. Okay, go. Go. Okay, what's the question?
So since Toulouse will come to an end, I'm just wondering if you have any upcoming projects you can talk about.
Rehab.
Upcoming projects you can talk about.
You answered this question.
Yes. Yes. I've been doing a show on YouTube. I'm serious. YouTube is in the scripted drama business now, and it's called Lifeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
And
In prison. I did a remake of Little Women that will hopefully be out early next year.
It's about me.
Life.
I did a movie of the week for either the Hallmark Channel or Lifetime called A Winter Wedding. It was about a winter wedding.
Stay tuned.
You know what that means? He doesn't like me. I'm just hustling. Just hustle. I did a comedy called Liberty Crossing, and I got to be a very small part with Denzel Washington in a film recently, and I almost shit my pants.
That'll translate well.
Yeah, I recently did a horror film, but otherwise the same thing as ever. We're just hustling. That's the name of the game. Once you get off the show, you gotta start trying to find the next job.
We're homeless.
I might be doing a movie in the end of the summer, and I'm also in a band now, a rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be touring next year with an album, so that would be really cool.
There's some really cool video games coming out, so I'm going to be playing that all the time.
time of year.
Yes.
I have a movie coming out called Down the Dark Hall. And
Is that the horror thing?
Yeah, it's a
During
horror
Madrid?
thriller. Yeah, and it'll be out in November, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna keep you updated with that stuff.
Yay.
Libden, lui, il va se tourner un petit peu sur tout ce qui est comédie sur YouTube parce que c'est un petit peu l'avenir. Donc, il est sérieux, il va aller sur YouTube. Yann a tourné donc, un film qui s'appelle Little Women et que nous entendrons parler plus tard. Max, il a sa vie, donc ça lui prend déjà beaucoup de temps. Suzanne a joué dans plusieurs films, donc par exemple un téléfilm qui s'appelle Winter Wedding, qui est un mariage d'hiver, tout simplement. Charlie, il me dit de rester au courant, donc de rester dans les parages, j'aurai des nouvelles dans pas mal de temps. Shelley a tourné une comédie qui s'appelle Liberty Crossing, pardon. Donc elle a joué une personne très intelligente aux côtés de Denzel Washington, donc elle s'est fait tuer, littéralement. Ryan, il n'a pas le temps de se relaxer parce qu'il prend un job. Clodo, il prend un job. Du coup, il a un film qui va sortir dans l'été et il fait partie d'un groupe de rock'n'roll maintenant avec un album qui va sortir dans pas longtemps. Camille, il y a des jeux vidéo qui sont sortis, donc il va passer cet été, il reste de sa vie sur ça. Et Victoria, du coup, a tourné un film d'horreur qui devrait sortir en novembre. Donc,
Alors, juste, Yann va rester avec nous. Et il va tirer